Today, we're going to talk about corrective exercise.
The corrective exercise is to take a muscle that's imbalanced and balance it with the opposite muscle group. So you have more flexibility, more mobility of the joint.
Okay, so Lance, how is corrective exercise different than yoga or just stretching?
Yoga or stretching is literally holding in a static position to cause the muscle to relax. Corrective exercise works with working with opposing muscle groups that work opposite of this tightened or spasm muscle to cause the muscle to elongate and relax and stay in a relaxed position during a normal stance.
So corrective exercise is really focused on solving a real pain point.
Exactly, because you cannot take a muscle, again, that's in spasm and get the spasm out by stretching it out.
Yeah.
It goes back into spasm shortly after. You have to re-educate the opposite muscle group to get that muscle to move that spasm out so it doesn't tighten back up.
Okay, so Lance, for the folks at home, let's really focus on a specific example. Let's say that they have problems with their lower back. What can they do using corrective exercise to repair that?
As an example, if a person sits a lot, they're at a desk, okay, so you have two things going on there. One, the lower abdominal muscles weaken, and two, the hip flexors shorten and tighten. We call this adaptive contracture. So when they stand up, the short and tightened muscle pulls against the lower back where that muscle attaches to, so they have lower back pain and lower back tightness. The way to correct that is to get the leg backwards or extend, doing what we call hip hyperextension, to get the hip flexor to elongate so it doesn't tighten up, causing the lower back muscles to tighten. Then you can do an exercise called the bridge, where you're lying on your back and you put your arms along your side, bend your knees, put your feet flat on the table or the surface, and lift your butt up in the air, trying to arch your back. That will open up the hip flexors by contracting the muscles in the buttocks or the glutes, which extend the leg backwards.
So the correct way to exercise your abs is what?
Lie on a flat surface, put one hand behind the head or fold your arms across your chest. And you want to visualize like you have a ball on your abdomen and you're trying to roll over the top of that ball. And as you roll over the top of that ball, you exhale, blow out. You want to hold it there for about 3 or 4 counts and go back slowly, touch your shoulders and repeat that. Now you don't have to do a whole lot of those. In fact, a lot of people can get away with maybe doing 4 or 5 reps. So now you've got the lower back loosened up slightly, you've got the hip flexors loosened up, okay, and then you move to the reverse crunches. The reverse crunches are done beginning with the hips flexed at a right angle, reach over the top, grab on the end of the bench to anchor the lower body down. You try to slowly lift the lower back up about 2 or 3 inches and hold it in a contracted position for about 3 or 4 counts. Repeat and put that lower back down again. So every time you lift that butt up, the lower back up a couple inches, then the lower back muscles have to relax, okay, correcting the imbalance between the weak muscle and the strong muscle.
That's right. So you're correcting the imbalance.
Correct.
With exercise. It makes perfect sense.
Right. You can't stretch that out. This doesn't just apply to the lower back. The whole body's set up like this. You can have an imbalance in the forearm, causing tennis elbow, wrist problems. You can have problems in the neck, okay, problems in the calf area or lower leg, causing feet problems, problems in the hips.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in the next few weeks, it's our intention to create several videos focusing on a specific pain point that can be fixed with corrective exercise. Please stay tuned for those episodes, and if you have any specific areas that you want Dr. Fitness to focus on, please leave a comment or send an email, and we'll try to create a video that focuses on that pain point. Please stay tuned and enjoy the Muscle Monday series. Guys, you can connect with Lance at drfitnessaz.com. Also, his radio show runs on Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. here locally in Phoenix on 550 KFYI and streaming across the internet on iHeartRadio.
Right.
Lance?
Thank you, Patrick.
See you next week.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that Muscle Monday video. Please leave us some comments. Let us know what you want to hear about, and we'll address those in upcoming Muscle Monday videos. And if you liked this video, please click on that share button. It really means a lot to us. Thanks so much, and see you next week.